Are we still Black Pharaoh? No, I wouldn't say we're still Black Pharaoh, because Black Pharaoh was something that was started with the intentions of being like a rock and roll band in a modern era. With Dealer, I still want to tell the story Guns and Butter, because that story is pretty much based at the time that Black Pharaoh was at its like strongest point. We went with Dealer because Dealer is a main character in the story Guns and Butter. Guns and Butter is a concept story that's going to be told one song and one video at a time. There'll be Black Pharaoh songs what were originally meant to be Black Pharaoh songs. They'll kind of have a different spin on them, kind of told from the Dealer's perspective, so to speak. I think people really don't know what kind of music to label us as right now, which is a good thing. I think we have a really eclectic team behind us. Somebody like Ben Cochran, who owns So Float Studios, tracking everything. We track all the instruments. Kyle and I record everything. And Young X is going to be executive producer of the whole Guns and Butter project.
Yo, you know who it is, your boy Young X the producer. From Cincinnati, Ohio. Produced records like All Hustle No Luck. Produced for artists like K-Camp, Genuine, a lot of different people. And I've been fucking with Black Pharaoh. I really just met him not too long ago, and it was just something about him that just sparked my interest. I never really worked with rock bands before, so I'm used to working with rappers, R&B singers, things of that nature, but that is what really drew me to him. Like, this dude Nate has a powerful voice, the most powerful voice I've heard. When I heard that, I'm like, yo, I gotta work with that. And it was a challenge for me, because I'm used to a bounce, a hip-hop type of thing, and I'm like, yo, I want to take on this project, you know, and see what can come out of it. So shout out to Kyle, shout out to Nate, you know, we in the building, shout out to Steve. We gonna get it popping, man. Young X the producer, watch us make history, man.
After he mixes it, we give it to Stephen Page, who you never see on this side of the camera.
Steeze.
Steeze.
He's right behind you.
He films an entire music video, tells another part of the series or part of the story, so to speak. Kyle and I have a like minds. Kyle and I know how the story, how we want to tell the story. Kyle and I like to do things like film music videos, give a little bit visual side to what we're trying to tell through the music, which is kind of hard to do sometimes. It's a hard story to follow, concept albums or concept songs even. So a visual side kind of gives you a glimpse into that world that artist might be talking about. The music has changed a little bit because everybody brings a different flavor to the table, so it's kind of more strictly from Kyle and I's mind. I don't know, I have a lot of fun tracking it. I laid my first drum track down ever the other day, and I was really nervous about it, but I think I did alright.
Yeah, it's a lot different, but, you know, I mean, playing with a band live and just playing live in studio, recording that way is a lot of fun. It's a cool experience, but, you know, we kind of feel like we needed to keep things on schedule, and that didn't seem to be happening. So when it's just the two of us, there's barely any effort needs to happen. We just show up and we make shit happen. I don't know what other way to put it.
Yeah, I've never really worked on a music project this quick in my life, but I like it because that's how I like to work, and I'm starting to realize as farther I go on doing this stuff, and especially in the last couple of years when I've been taking it more serious, that a project like Dealer is perfect for me because I can work at my speed, and I can work with somebody who I know has a like mind, and we know we're not going to put out anything we can't really fully get down with ourselves or wouldn't bump ourselves. It's a different perspective into music, I think, than what's going on right now. I feel like music's really stagnant right now. I think it's lacking like a message or an overall vibe, other than like it's an escape from reality now as opposed to delve into reality, what music used to be. And I think that's what we want to bring into a table, but you kind of shine a modern light on it. And especially everything that's going on with the world right now, you can't help but write songs that are like, at least I can't help but write songs that are like a little bit more in depth as opposed to away from what's really going on. We just put out the Take My Money video, which I'm really proud of. I think everybody involved should be really proud of. And after that, we're going to put out a video for a song called Meth Castle. It's not really a story as much as just look into this world that we've created and the different characters that are involved and what those different characters mean and the parallel of that world to regular society and regular America in 2014.
It's Guns and Butter, man.
Yeah, it's all guns and Yeah, it's all guns and butter, just songs and videos. Shine a little light on our area that is Cincinnati, Ohio, and show that it's possible to get out and it's possible to see things in a different light. I think people look at this city a really strange way. We have like a huge melting pot of fans. Like 80% of our fans are rappers, producers, and people who own studios and things like that. Those are really the people who do music videos. Like those are the people who have gotten the word out for us. Like Lantana and Lil Bodie, Steven and Dan Gotti and Chelsea Stegman and people like that who are already known in the city for one thing or another are really getting down with us. So that's what made Black Pharaoh shake for the last year. And all those people still fuck with me and Kyle. And know that we really want to do this. And they still totally support what we're doing as Dealer.
You ingest your religion, girl, you gave up your holy code.